everybody! We are here with like a special video. It's actually like not a vlog, more like talking about our experience with Korean culture.
Yes.
Yes, so
and
we don't taste anything.
Yeah, first of all, we don't taste anything, and this is the first video for the K-Influencer Academy for 2025. So we hope you'll enjoy this video because we are talking about our experience about Korean culture and how we came to love Korea and why did we move to Korea.
Exactly. So yeah, like how actually we first time came in contact with Korean culture, and then how we actually like when we came here, how it like our taste change, and we were talking after about
nowadays, present. Okay, so let's start.
So how was when did you first came in contact with Korean culture?
So for me it was around 2000, I think 2010 more precisely, and it was when I saw Boys Over Flower, Boys Before Flower, like the Korean drama. I think everyone knows it.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I started to watch other dramas, and then I found out about K-pop.
Yeah, for me it was the same around 2010. Like my friend, I used to like learn Japanese, so anyway, I was like kind of like East Asian culture, and then my classmate, she started to watch some Korean drama, so she told me about one specifically. It's called Playful Kiss. So I think that was my first time when I came in contact with Korean dramas, and then after that I started to watch all over my high school. I was in high school that time. High school years I watched a lot of Korean dramas, but I was not really listening to K-pop. I came in contact with K-pop way longer when I started university, actually, like my second, third year. My apartment mate, she introduced me to TVSQ.
TVSQ.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was when I was like, oh, I kind of like it. Yeah.
And so for me, after the drama, I started to learn about the SS501. Of course, from the drama. And also, it's the same with the same guy. And then I started to like K-pop, and after we organized fan meetings, we actually organized like a K-pop concert in Romania with the band Led Apple. Right now they don't exist anymore, but back then they were very popular, and we had our own NGO that promoted Korean culture. So me and another friend of mine, we decided to basically come to Korea because I was already studying Korean language. So I was thinking that if I come to Korea and study Korean language here, would be way easier to start in speaking it. So yes, but I started in 2010 and then I came to Korea in 2014. So it's been...
But you were more involved in Korean culture back in Romania.
Yeah.
For me, it was like the last year of my university when I started to listen to more to K-pop. And anyway, I was supposed to graduate. So in Romania, you only do 3 years university.
Yeah.
So I was looking at my options, and I really like K-pop that time, like Big Bang, and actually the entertainment field in general, Korean entertainment field, because it's way different than actual Western type. So I was like, oh, maybe I want to work in that type of field. So I tried to find, because anyway I was going to do a master degree, so I applied to a scholarship. It's called Korean Government Scholarship. I got it, so that's how I end up coming here actually. Yeah. most of the time. It was 2015.
Yeah, so this is our before coming to Korea journey.
But then when you came here, did anything change for you?
For me, actually, it changed a lot because Korea is not like it is in dramas. So when you start to live in Korea, you actually see everything that is not as fun as the dramas, and Korea is more normal, to say like this. So everyone thinks, oh my god, Korea, like K-drama, everything, like K-pop, like people who are like queuing to see a K-pop idol and going to concerts. But Korea is really normal, so it felt for me more as a home than as a thing that you see in TV and you are like amazed when you see it first time. So yeah, it changed a lot. I actually adapted easier than I was thinking I will adapt, and I really like to live here.
For me, it was first time because it was my first time going actually abroad without my family, without my mother, and actually living here. So I got a shock, actually, culture shock for my first month here, because I was in another city. I was not in Seoul. I was somewhere in Cheonan. So for me that time, it was a culture shock because for her she knew some like Korean culture stuff, but me I didn't really know. I just came and I was like, oh, okay, that's very different than what I was expecting. But I did go to like a lot of Korean K-pop concerts. I was still watching dramas because I was learning Korean, and through watching dramas actually really helped me to learn faster Korean. But yeah, she said like not everything is like dramas, you know, like I think for tourists it will be like dramas because that's what most of people, they come here, they go to K-pop concert, skincare, I don't know, like those type of stuff. But living here, yeah, it's a bit different.
Yes.
Than that, especially like for me, I stay 1 year in different city, and then I came to Seoul, and even that for me was like a big change.
Adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I came to Seoul, but like, because I studied like Korean language first time. Like she also studied, and I think a lot of people, even if you come on your own money, because I wasn't on any scholarship, you still want to learn Korean language. So this is what I did first time, and then yeah, I was still watching and listening K-pop and watching like K-dramas for the, let's say, first 3 years where I stayed in Korea. I still did that, and I didn't go to K-pop concerts. I think the first K-pop concert that we went, I was the one with you, the one for the free one that we received, because I wasn't really like, I was shifting a bit from the K-pop craziness in my 20s, and after 25, 26, like I kind of started to shift my focus more on culture than K-pop and K-drama. So that's why first 3 years, I was still listening to K-pop, like watching dramas, but after not so much.
For me, I switched from K-pop actually like to Korean hip-hop. So during my university years, I kind of switched to that one. And then I think after I graduate, I actually worked in a small entertainment company for like 2 years. So after I stopped working there, I think all this like switch. So I don't listen to K-pop anymore. I used to listen that time. I went to a lot of concerts. I still have some albums home, so I still have some idols that I like. But now, if you ask me about those who are right now, I have no idea. Yeah, so that was the switch also for me.
And for the present time, well, a lot of things changed. This is my 11th year in Korea, and for you,
almost my 10th year.
Yeah, so a lot of things changed in a decade.
Yeah,
basically from being like so into K-pop and K-drama, and then changing to culture. Now I'm more into visiting, traveling, experience hands-on and stuff like that, even rural Korea. So right now I don't even like watching Korean dramas. I like movies though. Movies, they are still a thing. Like I go to the cinema and I watch movies, and I'm super into that. But because I'm cinephile, so I like to watch movies, in any type of movies. So that's the thing. That's something that is one of my hobbies. But beside that, I don't really watch K-dramas anymore. I don't really am into K-pop anymore. Like she said, I don't even know the new K-pop idols. I'm like still into the old. If I see like FT Island, CM Blue, they had a Infinite. Yeah, Infinite. Like they like have new concerts and stuff like that. Yeah, of course I would probably want to see like a concert of comebacks. I will want to see a concert of them, but the new ones, no, I'm really not into new K-pop. And I think K-pop became so commercial, and of course you listen to it everywhere you go. So it's not that, oh my god, I now I don't listen. Actually, you listen to even when you go to eat in a coffee shop and stuff like that. So it's everywhere. And I think this is what made me personally not to be that into K-pop and K-dramas anymore.
Yeah, for me, I have the switch from K-pop to Korean hip-hop. So yeah, like I'm just listen to like I listen to some Korean hip-hop, and then like a lot of like foreign hip-hop. But yeah, I don't listen to K-pop. I used to listen before, obviously, like the old K-pop idols, but these days I don't know any of them. And I don't watch dramas, but I do watch sometimes like movies. She said like action movies, mostly they are good. Yeah, and I think I watched a drama last year that I liked, the Alchemy of Souls.
A lot of people like that
one. One was like, if this like something like more like it's not a culture, but a bit like a different type. Yeah, sometimes I watch it, but not all the time.
Yes. And regarding like you said at the beginning you wanted to work in an entertainment company,
Yeah.
but
yeah, well, it was not like what I was expecting that much. It was an experience though, yeah. I cannot say I didn't like it. It was an experience, but yeah, not anymore.
do you think where you work right now you would have ever thought working
Yeah,
in
no.
this industry?
No, like in not what I'm working now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm working like a skincare export company. That's most of foreigners they do in Korea. It sounds like beside those who are engineering or maybe English teachers, most of us, if it's marketing related, mostly it's like for skincare because K-beauty is the main like products that are exported outside of Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mostly, yeah. It is what it is.
For me, I thought when I came to Korea, I was coming here just to learn Korean language, then university, and maybe after I will go back to Romania. But now, after I opened my business with my friend, it kind of became more like a home and like a permanent thing to do here. So, but I was never thinking that, oh my God, just because I graduated during COVID, so there was like literally no way of getting a job back then. It was very hard. So we decided to open the business, and I was never thinking that I will have my own business in Korea. And I think that for me is something that I wouldn't think that will happen. So being now in this like present day, having the business and trying to also promote Korean culture, but different type of culture in Korea, not related to K-pop and K-drama, it's something that shifted a lot. So from what I started when I started to like Korea, and then what it become now, it's like a really huge difference.
Yeah, same for me. Like starting from like K-pop, K-drama, and now like living here, it's I think not only us. I bet a lot of like people they switch when they came here. I mean, not while living here, their taste and everything they kind of change.
Yes. And I think most of the people that we know that they live here and they do content creation, they most do content creation about how their life in Korea is, and what they are doing daily, and how it's like to be a university student, to work in a Korean company. This is something and some topics, like daily life topics that are more popular. Of course, there will be BTS, K-pop, and so on, because the industry is still huge. But also skincare, that's also something that a lot of people are doing right now because it's booming, and a lot of influencers they like to try Korean skincare because it's really good. Why not? And some of them are very cheap compared with the Western ones. But yeah, a lot of content creators after a long time living in Korea, they shifted as well. So this was our journey basically.
Like from like starting to like Korean culture, and now it's been like 11 years, almost 10 years
since we are in Korea. But we loved Korea before coming here. Well, at least we knew about Korea. So I think after like soon will be 20 years, let's say. It's like more than 15 years, I think. Kind of, for both of us. So
kind of.
Yes. So it's a long time. And I think when you are 20 and when you are 30, it's a huge difference in what you are listening, what do you like, and so on. So I think this is also one of the reasons why right now we don't feel like going to a K-pop concert, for example, because after 30 you don't really it's better to go to a festival and enjoy with your friends and eat something.
Usually I go to festivals. I still go to music festivals, but mostly, as I said, for me is like hip hop. Like now I go a lot to like foreign artists comparing with Korean ones, because to be honest, I saw them so many times, the Korean
ones.
More than 10 times each of those that I like. So
of course you want to see something else. Yes. But again, that doesn't mean that we don't like Korea. We still love Korea. We still live in Korea. We work here. We have friends here. And for me personally, unless something happens that's like that irreversible, that I cannot stay here anymore, Korea will be my home forever, in my opinion. But if there won't be a possibility to stay in Korea anymore, I will probably change and go to another country with no problem.
Even if you, like for me, I don't know if I will stay here any longer for like long term. But if I, for example, she said like it end up like going somewhere else, somebody is sneezing outside.
Yeah.
We will still like somehow we think like to promote Korean, like opening like a business, like a Korean like barbecue place, or like somehow promoting Korean culture. I think anywhere we go, because we lived here for a long time, so that's how I think. For me.
Yeah, for me also, definitely. I won't just erase 15 years of my life, my liking for Korean culture, just because I will move to another country. I don't think that will happen to anyone. And I know a lot of people who had to go back because of health issues, or because of work, or because of
anything,
pandemic, etc. So they still
like Korean culture. They go to eat Korean food. Actually, Korean food, a lot of them, they even when they leave Korea, they still try to find places to eat Korean food. So I think that's why I said, like, for us we'll always be somewhere there. And
it will still be a part of our life. But for now we are still here, and we are doing this amazing content for you. And I think this will wrap up our video for today. This, like we said, is the first video for K-Influencer Academy 2025. We really hope you like it. And honestly, if you have any other suggestions, or
if you have a personal experience, you can actually leave it in the comments and tell about your first time when you came in contact with Korean culture.
Exactly. And beside that, if you want to see a longer video where we can each of us explain more about our what we do in Korea right now, or how did we find jobs, or how did we do some certain things, or you can just leave your questions down below, and maybe we will make more videos. But we really hope you will enjoy this year of K-Influencer Academy.
Okay, well, see you next time then.
Bye.